My name is Cameron Chell, and I'm the CEO and president of Draganfly Innovations. There's two primary areas that Draganfly is working in Ukraine. The first is in humanitarian relief. So we have what we call a medical response drone that we've designed. And that medical response drone delivers at a range of up to 20 kilometers, 30 pounds of temperature sensitive medical supplies. So those would be things like insulin or antibiotics or painkillers or vaccines or things that are like critical in nature. And then the second area that we're working in is in mine detection. So we've got a number of drones that we've designed and built and accompanying sensors and software that help identify different types of mines or anomalies in fields where there might be unexploded ordnance or obviously where mines have been laid. So metal mines, you can find with different types of sensors like a magnetometer. A ceramic mine, obviously much more difficult because it doesn't have a metal component to it. So you could use things like a thermal camera, do a scan of the field or the area of interest in the morning, right? And see what's there, and then do it again in the afternoon because ceramic and things like plastic will heat up. So you then capture those signatures and can map those differences. But we also use things like hyperspectral cameras, multispectral cameras, LiDAR systems. So it's a series of about 5 to 7 different types of sensors, and all of that data then combines to provide you with a map or an indication of where these anomalies might exist. So along with the humanitarian drones that are delivering medical supplies, we're also providing drones in there that are using thermal or infrared to look through things like debris to find heat signatures to speed up the time that search and rescue teams can actually find somebody in a debris section or who might be lost or injured or unresponsive. What has stuck with me is the resolve of the Ukrainian people, the fortitude of the people. I have no doubt in my mind that they are fighting for our freedom. They're fighting for their own freedom and for their own home country and their own rights and liberties, but they're fighting for all of us as well. And so to see them take this fight on and just be so resolute in what they are going to accomplish, what they are doing, the sacrifice they're making, and quite amazingly just taking it in stride is really what stands out. The second thing that stands out for me is the innovation. So the ability for the Ukrainian people to look at the equipment at hand and find innovative ways to use it. It really is absolutely incredible what they've been able to do with the resources that they have. And we see things like drones being this massive force multiplier that really helps equalize the situation there that's very difficult and lopsided in terms of just numbers if we think of it that way. And the third thing that has stood out for me is on the last trip over there, it's just how quickly they're rebuilding things, like how quickly they're trying to normalize things, how they're moving burned out equipment out of the way and rebuilding bridges and things where as much as possible they're living life as normal while at the same time taking on this fight for the rest of us.